As the leaves fall, the regular season for volleyball has come to an end. The girls' volleyball team continued where they left off last year, maintaining their spot as one of the top dogs in the state of Colorado. This was in large part to these great players coming together as one for a goal bigger than themselves. We asked the team how their season went.
I think the regular season went really well for us as a team. It's probably the best we've done in a while. And although we did have a little hiccup with SHAP, we were able to really pull it together and just finish strong.
The regular season went really good. We're 14-2 right now, and I think we've improved a lot, even from the beginning of the season and from over the summer. I think we're just that much better now.
I think it went really well. We went 14-2, I believe, and so it was a pretty successful season. I feel like we do have stuff to improve on, but every team always does. But we worked super well as a team. We had fun in practices, and overall it's been a really fun time just with all the girls.
With the league tournament and state playoffs right around the corner, what are the final touches these athletes are doing before the playoffs?
For the league playoffs, I think just building that team chemistry and really getting a good offense is really just what we need.
We really want to keep working on our mental game. We've focused on that a lot this season, and just once we make a mistake, just forget about it and move on. So we focus on that a lot.
Staying at our level at all times against all teams. I feel sometimes what we do is we just end up playing down, or we just don't play at the highest point that we can play at. And I feel like if we just stay on top of our level all the time, that can really help us going into the playoffs.
With many other teams in the state eyeing for the state championship, how is the team preparing to be the last team standing?
It's definitely a mental thing because we don't really have that competition every week. So we definitely go into every game this is the biggest game that we have, so that when we do get to that point, we're able to turn that on and be really competitive and want it.
Right now we've played kind of lower competition, so it's kind of been hard to prepare for those higher teams, but in practice we've really changed our mentality of we're going to face some really good competition, so that once the time comes, we really need to step up the level and keep our high level of play while we do that.
We're practicing almost every day, and we're making our practices super game-like. We do a lot of skill stuff at the beginning, but towards the end we do game-like things to mimic what we could be going up against, and working super hard in practice at all times so we can mimic that in games as well.
The big game is what these athletes live for. This is the part of the year all the hours spent training comes down to. Yet for some, the pressure and nerves are too much to handle. What are these athletes' mentality going into the biggest part of the season?
Keep a good attitude, have fun when we play. I think that's the most important part, is just having a good time, because it can be stressful, but we're playing for our school and playing for each other.
We have to be confident in ourselves, and we have to be confident in everyone around us. There's really no room for being nervous about what's going to happen. It's going to be tough. We're going to play some really good teams, but if we stay confident and we focus on the goal, which is winning state, then I feel like we could go all the way if we work hard.
The one opponent that has continued being a thorn on the side of the team is found 11 miles down the road. The Valor Eagles beat Grandview last year and went on to win state. This season, they are undefeated and are going for the repeat. The championship runs through Valor. How is this team going to beat them?
I think we just have to go in thinking and believing that we can.
I think looking back from last year, of what didn't work, and volleyball is a game of mistakes. So if we do make those mistakes, just move on, get right back into the game and turn to each other.
We just have to think that even though they are the best team in the state, any team can be beaten on any given day. If we go in with the mindset that they're the better team and that we won't be able to do it, then that's what's going to happen. We're going to go in with the mindset that we can beat them, that we can work. If we work hard, we will beat them, but that's only if we do all the things that we've worked on all season.
The success the team had during the regular season has allowed them to be a prominent contender for the state championship. Yet, will Grandview have enough to get over the hump and return a state championship back to Grandview?